In 2022, the Fairbanks North Star Borough School District has made the hard decision of cutting out the musical instrument program for 5th graders and 4th graders in elementary schools. With this change, the first opportunity that students get to learn to play instruments will now be in 6th grade. However, according to Linus's 2026 article, School District seeks to restore some funding in 2026 and 2027. We have the first opportunity to restore these once cut music programs. In 4th grade, my friends and I had the first opportunity to learn to play instruments for the first time. And just having the opportunity to play instruments is very important at an early age, as music takes time to learn. And the earlier you get to pick up this passion for learning music, the sooner you can put it into use into practicing, as music can take up to 10,000 hours to master. After doing music for nearly a decade and doing extensive research, I'll be going over why the school district has cut out the music programs, how we can restore the programs and how we should support it, and what benefits can we see for the students in the future that participate in music programs. Nonetheless, let's start with why the school district decided to cut out music programs in the first place. According to Jack's 2022 article, Parent Students Speak Up as Budget Cuts Target Music Programs, the Fairbanks North Star Borough School District was facing a $19 million deficit in its budget for the upcoming fiscal year. In response to this, the first decision that was made by the school board was to shut down 3 elementary schools, as this was going to project to save $3 million every single year. However, this was not enough, so ultimately, the school board decided to also cut out its musical programs in elementary schools, pushing it all the way to 6th grade for students to try out instruments for the first time. Now let's dive in on how the Fairbanks community reacted to this. According to Barnell's 2022 article, School District strives to balance music education with community's concerns over program cuts. Many students and teachers, as well as parents, struggled to explain why this is such an important thing that will occur. As parents emphasize that not everyone can afford private lessons at such an early age for their kids, making it so the first time their kid gets to try out instruments will be in 6th grade. And there are multiple opportunities to try out other things rather than just music, making the musical community to learn at early age even smaller. As expressed by Fairbanks Symphonic Orchestra conductor Eduard Zilberkan, explained that there will be a ripple effect from these cuts, as there is a pool of students who want to learn music at an early age. However, with these cuts, the pool will get smaller, and within 5 years, there may be no pool of students at all that want to learn music at an early age, because different opportunities in 6th grade will be available, maybe such as sports, training, woodshop, or others. Along with this, UAF's music education professor, Daniel Strasser, explained that music and just skills and mastering them take 10,000 hours to master. However, with cutting 4th and 5th grade music, this takes a huge chunk of opportunity to learn music out of their life. So, it is around 600 hours that they cannot have practicing and learning music that they will have to push on in the future, but that's if they pick up music in the first place. Nevertheless, with these music cuts, Fairbanks' community still provides immense support for these musical programs. According to CAP's 2025 article, North Pole Middle Schoolers share the love of music with others. North Pole Middle School's honorary band and orchestra went around to other schools in the district to share their love for music. And this has resulted very positively, as students will get really excited to go into 6th grade to learn how to play music for the first time, keeping student retention higher. However, besides just improving the experience of students by having the opportunity to learn instruments, let's dive into the benefits of those who decide to learn instruments in the first place. According to Rodens and co-authors' 2012 research article, Effect of a School-Based Instrumental Music Program on Verbal and Visual Memory, students who partake in learning instruments will have better visual memory, short-term memory, verbal memory, cognitive, and academic learning. In addition to this, according to Yoon's 2001 research article, Music in the Classroom, music also helps develop better brain development in the students, as learning music will stimulate both hemispheres of the brain, further enhancing the maximum capabilities of the students that partake in musical education. Even further onto this, according to Pillajak's 2015 research article, along with co-authors, Playing Music Instruments During Elementary Age, students who participate in learning instruments will have better social skills as they learn how to work with a team, have better stress management, develop higher emotional intelligence, as well as just working with a team and working with others, having better discipline with one another. Now, with these benefits in mind, we should continue to show support for reestablishing these musical programs in elementary schools. As in the past, Fairbanks' community has shown very strong and passionate desire to keep the musical program in check with funding. However, if we don't show their support, then the budget may be redirected into other things, such as sports or just other extracurricular activities. However, in the past, we have fought for keeping musical education funding in instead of cutting out the programs. According to Bohan's 2017 article, Fairbanks North Pole Students Protest Threaten Education Cuts, hundreds of students in the North Pole area as well as the Fairbanks area participated in a student walkout. This was because they were going to protest about the threatened cuts that they heard in education, specifically in the music department. And we, as well, should also take part in these, not only just protests, but as these board meetings, as other students encourage one another to show up to these public hearings to express their love and desire to keep these programs funded in the future. Overall, we should all continue to show support through showing up to public hearings, as it will further increase the betterment of students by having more opportunities for them to learn musical instruments, as well as help further develop their brain. Through learning why the school has cut out musical education for learning instruments, and why we should support it, and how we already support it, I encourage you all to attend future public hearings, as well as Fairbanks North Star Borough School District board meetings, to help express the desire to reestablish these once cut elementary school instrumental music programs so students have the opportunity to receive these benefits and overall have a better experience in learning in school. Thank you for listening.